This is so magical. It's like at every twist and every turn of this path, I come across some more flowers. Good morning. It is a lovely morning here today. We have this beautiful freshness in the air. After many, many weeks of no rain, we finally had some rain at the weekend, so the plants will be nice and happy now, which is great. And today I've come out, it's Monday morning, to my local pond, and it's only a couple of weeks to go until my next immersive photography weekend. So in recent weeks, I've been spending a lot of time by the coast, following my retreat, getting inspiration for the ebook that I'm creating about the coast. But yeah, like in preparation, wow, for this weekend that's coming up in 2 weeks, I thought I'd better come out more inland and start seeing the changes that have happened in these beautiful environments over the last few weeks. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. Let's see what I can discover. Hello. My goodness, the greenery is so lush. I love this time of year, you know, when everything has just grown and the green colour is just so vibrant in this late spring to early summer period. It's incredible, and it's really reassuring because this is what I intend to focus on during the immersive photography weekend in 2 weeks' time, is the connecting with this lush green and all the beautiful flowers and insects that are around at this time of year as well, and that beautiful combination of everything together. Oh, I'm so excited. I should have mentioned in the introduction that there's a couple of spaces left, so if you are looking for something to do in a couple of weeks' time, the 14th and 15th of June, and you fancy a weekend in the Scottish countryside doing some mindful nature photography, it would be an absolute pleasure to welcome you. You can find all the details in the description. But for now, let's see what I can find. I definitely want to photograph some of this beautiful greenery today. Oh, it's so beautiful. There is a lot of beautiful wildflowers around. I've seen blue ones, pink ones, and now I've come down to the edge and there's all these beautiful, beautiful yellow ones as well. And I remember last year these were in abundance at Marcassie Farms, so it'd be nice to photograph them here and see their presence there in a couple of weeks' time. But for now I'm just loving these ones right at the edge of the path. There's all these ones here, and then right along here you can see this growth. It's incredible. I love it when you just go out for a walk and there is opportunities all around you. I mean, there is no matter where you go, to be fair. But one of the beauties about somewhere like this, there's just an abundance of opportunities. You could spend hours just in this one spot. It's amazing. There is something so magical about witnessing the morning light stream through the trees. Look at that! Oh my gosh. It brings me so much happiness. I just love it. It's the little things like this that have always lit me up, and I just think it's so lovely. But yes. If it's been a long time since you last walked through the woods, the beautiful trees in the morning, I'd highly recommend it because it's just so lovely. Oh. This is so magical. It's like at every twist and every turn of this path, I come across some more flowers. It's so beautiful. And the birdsong. Wow. Wow. I hope you can hear that. It's magical. I've always had a little bit of a fascination with ferns. I think they are beautiful. And I remember a couple of years ago reading that they date back to prehistoric days. I mean, it would appear that so much of the planet has changed in that time. And I guess a lot of the plants and things that would have been around back then have disappeared and been replaced by different things. But the fact that ferns are so old, and they were here back in the days when the dinosaurs were roaming Earth, there's something so primal about them. And I love how they go from this beautiful curled up place in the spring, and then they have this really kind of almost translucent green late spring, and then they go into that dark green in the summer, and then of course that transition in the autumn where they become yellow, gold, and then brown. They're fascinating to photograph and so beautiful to see. I just found my first foxglove of the year. Gosh, I love them. I know they say they're poisonous, but my gosh, they are the most beautiful, beautiful flower. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I love it when you're walking through the woods on a summer's day and the light is streaming through the trees and you've got this. Right now, the sun's gone behind the clouds, but they just stand out a mile. I just think they're the most beautiful, beautiful, beautiful plants. And then when you look inside of them, I mean, the patterns are just out of this world. So beautiful. I've been thinking a little bit recently about my macro photography process. If you followed my channel for a little while now, you may have seen that way more often than not, I do macro photography handheld. And I've got to be honest, I really enjoy the process. There's something so freeing about not being tied up to a tripod. But as time is progressing, I'm starting to realise the limitations sometimes in doing this. Sometimes getting the angle that I want to get, the composition for the photograph can be a little bit difficult, especially when I'm crouched down on the ground and I'm wobbling a little bit. Of course, when I'm in somewhere like this, where some areas are very well lit and other areas are quite dark, I'm having to use very high ISO values. And with the camera I've got, the Nikon Z7 II, my gosh, I totally forgot then. The Nikon Z7 II and some of the incredible noise reduction tools that we now have in photo editing, this isn't really an issue. But I'm thinking that over this summer I'd quite like to get back into using a tripod for macro again. I want to see if it gives me the opportunity to slow down just that little bit more, get a little bit more intentional with my macro images, and just see if I feel it enhances the process or if it hinders my creativity and freedom. Because I think with any accessory in photography, there's going to be pros and cons to using it. And there's something I just love about going out for a handheld walk with the camera. But I also, like I say, I'm coming up with a few limitations right now by doing this. So maybe it's about balance, you know, going out sometimes with a tripod and sometimes without it. So just to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of what I will probably be doing in a video very, very soon is going out with a tripod and just slowing down a little bit more and being a bit more, like I say, intentional with these things and seeing how I get on. But today I feel there's at least 3 images I've created that I'm pretty happy with. So yeah, it definitely doesn't stop me creating photographs. It just sometimes makes getting them sharp a little bit challenging, as you would expect. Look at the texture on this. Gosh, that is incredible. And how the sunlight is streaming through right now and catching it. Just look at that. Wow. Behind me, it's just beautiful. And the greenery. What a lovely spot to finish today's video. Oh, it's been a nice way to start the day today, out in the woodland, connecting with the wildflowers and this beautiful lush greenery. I've got to be honest, I'm so excited for the weekend in 2 weeks. The opportunity to spend 2 whole days on a lovely farmland location, not far from here, with the wildflowers, the birds, the pond water, and some ancient trees. It's going to be lovely. And like I mentioned earlier in the video, there are still some spaces left. So if you are looking for something to do on the 14th and 15th of June this year, it would be lovely to welcome you. It's always a joy to do these weekends, share some lovely exercises with you all that we can all practice together and that you can then take home with you and implement into your life. And just make memories. There's something so beautiful about getting like-minded people together for a couple of days of doing photography in nature, connection, sharing and creativity. In the natural world, there's nothing better than that. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I hope it's given you some inspiration. If you live near a woodland or you fancy a day trip, I'd encourage you this week to get out and go exploring, see what you can discover. And if you live in the Northern Hemisphere as well, I suspect it will be filled with beautiful greenery, lovely wildflowers and the sounds of birdsong, which is just such a lovely thing to get out and experience. Fully immersive experience. It's lovely. If you enjoy macro photography, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you prefer doing it handheld, or do you like to take a tripod with you and compose your images that way? As always, huge thank you for watching, and I wish you a very blessed and creative week.